everyone. It is that time right there. That's the time. Almost 6:30. I haven't drove this car this early in a long time. On my early weeks at work, I get up at like 4:30 a.m., which is obviously a catastrophe. I am not a morning person, I can tell you that. I'd much rather be going to bed like 3 hours ago. I'm a night person, so I like to do all my stuff at night. On my later weeks, I work 2 to 10 p.m., which it's nice for my sleep schedule, but it sucks for everything else because, you know, you gotta get up at a decent time, like early, to get anything done during the day before you go to work, which is why I'm now up and driving to Andy's at 6:30 a.m. But that's okay, because I got my Red Bull. Red Bull! Hey Andy, what did you have today? Did you have a Red Bull? I had a Red Bull. Red Bulls are good. Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull. So it all makes sense now. This is your secret build for your Trans Am. This is it, Andy, isn't it?
You know it.
All ported, and look at that. How long did it take you to build this?
A day.
A day. Look at that, guys. There you go. This is going right in that, right here. It's gonna make a whole ton of power. All 0.08 horsepower.
1 cubic inch.
Yeah, this is 1 cubic inch motor.
I'm gonna show people what little cubic inches really do.
Should be normal for you. All right, so here we go. Parts, well, I brought this because God knows that's not getting installed today.
I don't know, maybe we get lucky, who knows?
Yeah, maybe. But this is the main event right here, Andy.
It's the main event.
This is the new and improved catch can by Tracy Lewis. There you go. Paint matched Victory Red to the car. This is the dude. Shut up. This is the dude that was at Camaro Fest.
Yes, I remember who he is.
So we have some modifications that we need to do only because that's meant for a essentially stock Camaro, and I am not that. So
yes, you are. I thought you were stock.
Yeah, you're right. I am.
Yeah, I could have swore you were stock.
Yeah. Now this is the tube you screwed on the end of here, and that's how you empty it. And then it comes with all these nice lines.
What's in my face?
Comes with all these nice fittings.
What's my face tell you? 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 What's my face tell you?
This was the issue thing I was telling you about. This goes on where the oil oil cap is, and right above our oil cap is
lines.
Yeah, the fuel system for the nitrous. So we're gonna have to move it to fit this.
Alrighty, pop your hood.
All right, so see what I mean?
Yeah, I see.
But this is where the new one's pretty much gonna sit right here, and the 3 lines will go wherever. It's the only place it can sit. He has it sitting here.
Okay.
You know, because that's where it would be able to be.
You can't do that.
Stock, yeah.
Because you decided, I want nitrous. I want to go fast.
So you're saying I decided I wanted to party or have fun?
Yeah. Is your front pulley coming off?
Yeah.
I'd get that checked.
It's coming off, dude.
I'd get that checked by a professional if I was you.
Yeah, it's gonna fall.
Why is this fucking car still running, dude? Like, seriously, man. This thing should have blown up months ago.
Jesus, why are you talking like that?
Just saying, dude. Like, seriously. Let's do a 200 shot.
Well, that's the plan. All right, so instead of relocating this whole fuel pressure assembly here, we just basically tilled this bracket up even more right there. Just kind of bent it up a little bit, and then it provided enough clearance to put this breather in, and that replaces the original cap from the factory. First, we're going to take that piece of the intake
pretty thick,
off.
dude.
That is pretty thick. That's good.
Pretty thick, man.
What you do is you drill a hole in the side, throw either a straight or an L fitting, and basically like this. No, I wouldn't do an L. If it's gonna come right here, you figure it's gonna go like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because one of them's going to here, so we can turn this, put the straight in, and have the straight go right into there.
So like right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So we'll use the straight for that, So those of you guys that don't know what a catch can is, aka oil separator, what it does is it prevents oil from going back into your intake manifold or supercharger or whatever you have. What happens is the oil will basically get caught, heads catch can, at the bottom of this, and you will unscrew this, and then you can dump out the oil. I'll show you guys here in a second here. This is just the regular Elite Engineering one I have for my car that I installed a couple of years ago. It's the first thing I actually did. And as you can see, there's oil. All that oil would have been in the intake or in the supercharger, technically. So we are catching all of that and preventing it from going inside the supercharger. This catch can here, the new Tracy Lewis one that I'm gonna be installing, is a way more efficient setup. And since I'm doing a lot of racing here, and I'll be doing a lot of racing for sure in the upcoming months with this car, I want a really good catch can on the car, so that's why I decided to go with the Tracy Lewis catch can setup. So a lot of GM cars are known to have this issue where the oil kind of gathers up in the intake manifold, and it's a good idea to have a catch can, regardless if your car's stock or heavily modified. Obviously, if it's heavily modified and you're doing a lot of racing, it's gonna be even worse. Like, you're gonna catch a lot more oil in the manifold if you do not have a catch can. So I recommend you guys get one, and obviously we're gonna install the Tracy Lewis one today. And I'll have all of that info in the description for you guys, so you'll have to be sure to check them out. There's the can again. They paint matched it to the car, which is really, really cool. I like that, I dig it. And all the fittings, everything they give you, I mean, they give you a whole crap load of stuff here. Nice bracket that goes right on the car. There's the mounting bracket, and we kind of figured out what we're gonna throw. We're gonna throw it like right there, and then you can adjust the height of it, you know, up and down. So it'll pretty much replace the current catch can that I have. They give these nice braided lines to make everything look good under the hood. Good under the hood, right, Andy?
Nope.
So negative.
I would say we want this up as high as possible.
No, opposite. Turn it around.
Yeah,
We'll
so
turn it around and do it under.
As low as possible then.
We can adjust it, but I would just throw the bracket on, because it can be anywhere on the can. Dude, we have so much adjustment, you know what I mean?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that like so. We're gonna take this off, put this bracket on first, and then we're gonna attach this bracket to the can.
Right.
Tighten everything down. Then what's gonna happen is when this is all secure to that where we want it, we just go bloop, and we can adjust it up here. Because now, here, what I can do is I can put this in here, and I can get underneath and tighten it up, and the can's not gonna be in the way anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So where's the line for this? This one?
Yeah.
Why are there two of them?
He sent him two by accident.
Oh.
So he said, you know, you can either leave it in there or screw it in every time to empty it. Doesn't really matter, because then you got to figure out a place for this to hang in the car. So
set it between here and here.
Yeah, we can just tie wrap that around one of those lines there.
We'll just tie wrap it and
then it won't move.
It'll be good to go.
Yeah, that way that drain line for the catch can will just go right down there, and I'm gonna just throw a pan underneath there to drain it.
So what we'll do is we'll stick this between your cooler hoses here.
Right.
And that'll just go right down on the ground. Screw this in here like so. And then we'll just put it all the way down to the end.
So basically we just moved that catch can down and put the bracket upside down. So then it gives us space here for this, I guess this is more of like a water diffuser kind of deal.
The nice thing is it doesn't hit that pulley, which is awesome.
This actually serves a function, and it's not really for air, it's for water. So when you wash your car or it rains, water will come through these vents down, and it'll basically direct it right to this here, and that's what this is for. This is to prevent the water from draining all over the engine and down and all that, and it drains both sides just like that. Westy, come here. I got something for you. I got a PPCV line. PPCV? Yeah. You got a new welder.
A new MIG. I don't really MIG much, so I had a shitty MIG, but now I bought a Miller Matic 252.
Yeah. There's the first MIG job.
Yeah. Look, that was like.
Oh wait. That's not bad. Look at that.
I mean, I don't even know the welder yet. Looks pretty
That's
decent.
really good, actually, yeah. First MIG, don't know the welder.
That's the first pass on a new Miller Matic.
That's Westy's first ever weld.
Yeah, my first ever weld.
So you make strut braces for the 6th gens, don't you?
Yeah, I make 6th gen strut braces. Have a jig for them.
There
I
you
made
go.
one, and I made a jig, but never made any more. But
there you go.
So.
All you 6th gen Camaro guys,
Yeah, all you 6th
you don't
gen.
have strut braces like the 5th gen guys, so go get one made from Westy.
Yeah, right on.
So we throw these check valves in that is basically, you know, unidirectional, and they only go outwards from the can, so that prevents anything from going back into the can during boost.
So that line's hooked up. Now let's cut these peg. Right about there, you think?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, right about there. Gives us enough room for everything. So.
Yeah. Plus, we'll add the check valve too. So
we don't need to add check valve that. We add check
oh yeah,
valve
you're
that
right.
one.
You're right.
Yeah. It's actually really nice.
Next,
now we need to drill the hole in that thing.
So next we have to cut a hole. Actually, drill a hole into the intake tube, and they give you a nice
MPP tap.
Yeah, so you tap it in there, and it threads it right for you, so you can throw one of these in, and it'll thread through and seal really nice. What's it hitting down there? Oh yeah, you gotta move, that's why. Let me help you. Wait, hang on. Pull back. Continue.
There we go. See how?
There. So we got the fitting in the intake tube there, got the intake, everything put back together. Now we're gonna run the line from the can to the intake tube. This guy right here will go in the middle of this line with this little arrow, as you can see right there, pointing away from the can. All right, so while Andy's dealing with another customer, I'm just gonna try and see how much of this I can get done, because I gotta go to work in about half hour.
Oh, that looks nice. Look at that.
So we finally got that last line run into the intake tube right there, so that's all done. I finished this line here, going to the oil cap, basically the oil little breather right there. Let's start her up and see if it doesn't blow, because you know, that's what happens when you take your cars to DFR.
I guess that's why you keep coming back, huh?
Yeah, because I'm still waiting for my car to blow up. Oh, there we go. Looks like it runs. Successful catch can install without Max, thank God.
I like you.
See, look, Max, what time is it? It is
12 o'clock.
11:45. So I have a little bit of time to spare because Andy worked on it, not you. We all remember the truck last time.
Simple catch can install doesn't take 12 hours.
It hasn't been 12 hours. I'd be
Been like 3.
So there she is, Tracy Lewis catch can. So Andy, what do you think? Cool, full setup?
Yeah, a lot of tubes going everywhere.
Yeah, it looks nice though. I mean,
cool setup.
What are you doing? Oh,
he's just taping it up.
Okay.
I'm
Thanks,
helping
Max.
you.
Thanks, Max. Sorry, I didn't mean to get upset. So why don't you tell the viewers again, like what I had said about the reason to have a catch can on your vehicle, Andy?
It prevents oil from the crankcase getting up into the blower or your intake manifold, because then what happens is that oil seeps into or blows into your into your combustion chamber. It'll actually cause spark knock because it's not like fuel, it's oil, and oil in your intake track is not good.
That's right, not good. So get yourself a catch can. Get yourself a Tracy Lewis catch can. Alrighty guys, so back at home now, and we are going to wash both cars because we're going to a show tomorrow it's a benefit show called Supercars on State Street. All donations, all proceeds, everything goes to MS. So we're gonna get both of these cars cleaned up because they are extremely dirty. Look at the front wheels, look at this, look at this. Okay, it doesn't seem that bad maybe in the camera, but it's terrible. Wait here. I'll show you how bad it is. Wait for it. Oh, yeah. That's how bad. Anyways, guys, I'm very happy with this catch can setup, and I recommend this for any guys that are looking to get a catch can. Check them out. They also make superchargers for GM V6 engines. I know, kind of weird. They do the V6 thing, so that's pretty cool. I'll have all of their info in the description, and special thanks to those guys for hooking me up with one of their awesome catch cans. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button, and have a great day.